I don't know, it was something about him. I just knew that he cooked dinner for me, and
It was phenomenal.
it was phenomenal. And there was just I don't know, just a secure calmness about him. Like, I knew he was a good person. So, and that's what I wanted. I wanted a good person. He definitely made me feel safe. I knew that, you know, he was an awesome guy and that I was gonna be secure in a relationship with him, and he wasn't gonna cheat on me. That was really big for me. So it felt very easy. It felt natural. Literally, I went to his house that first night and he cooked dinner, and I literally never left. So.
No, like seriously, you never left. She got one drawer like the second night, and then she got half the closet like a week later.
Yeah. So it was very natural. I laugh at him a lot. He sings a lot. So, yeah, I'm always smiling around him. Always. So it's good. It was the first time I was ever in a relationship, and I didn't want to go anywhere, and I knew he didn't want to go anywhere, and I kind of just knew in my heart that he was the one. Like, it just, I don't know, it just flowed so well, and we're like, it just kind of like when people say they finally meet their soulmate. It's like I was whole with him. So I think that's when I knew. It was very early on that I knew too. Very early on. I mean, I think he compliments me. Like, I don't think, opposite wise, we're not that opposite. I think we're very much alike. I think, you know, we came from like the same kind of family, and we were just raised the same, and we have a lot of the same values and goals in life, and it's like, you know, a best friend. Yeah, like we didn't even know we were gonna date. Everybody knew. His boss would say that we were gonna get married before we were even dating. So, yeah, it was funny.
In all honesty, the first time I ever met her, it was years before we even thought about dating. You know, I just told her this story actually for the first time not that long ago. You know, we knew each other, didn't talk very much, but you know, I saw her, we were leaving an event and she was going on a date with another guy, and I almost felt like I was like somewhat sad on the inside. I was watching her leave with another guy to go on a date, but not that I took any initiative to to stop that or even try to take her on a date myself. But you know, and thank God works, and everything in God's planet works for, you know, exactly how it's supposed to, you know, and if I would have tried it earlier on, it may have not worked. I don't know.
Timing was right.
Yeah.
Would you say you felt a spark early on, before the spark even began?
Absolutely. Her and I, whenever we would see each other at a friend's house and stuff like that, we'd flirt a little bit here and there, and then, you know, we'd go our separate ways and we'd run into each other every now and then. We have a bunch of common friends, so, you know, we were around each other for a while, and we had a little, like, flirtatious relationship, somewhat.
Well, let's go down the road a little bit further. And who actually asked who out first? How did this first date occur?
Ooh, that would have been me. I definitely took the initiative to that. I asked you to come over for dinner one night, I believe.
Yes, that dinner that he cooked for me. But I gave him, it was at a convention, and I gave him a little guitar pin.
She marked her territory.
Yeah. I was marking my territory. And then he asked me to come over for dinner, and that's when I never left.
We only dated for, what, 2 years before I even, was it 2 years? Almost 2 years before I popped the question. Probably a year into it, 18 months into it, you know, I kind of knew that she's the one I want to spend the rest of my life with.
I think I knew before he knew. Run away?
It's a fear, to be honest with you. It, you know, this is whole new territory. I've never been here. Neither one of us have ever been married before. So, you know, we literally take our relationship one day at a time. And it, you know, yeah, there is some days where it's overwhelming sense of, oh my God, you know, I get to spend the rest of my life with her and get to start a family and have kids together. And, you know, and some days it's, like I said, it's a fear because it's a all new territory. But it, you know, both her and I think, realized that a relationship's built to what you put into it, and not every day is gonna be perfect. It's not. It's, you know, what you see on movies and television shows of, you know, these white picket fence families and everybody, you know, there's so much romance in a relationship. Now, you have to put those things into a relationship. It's been my experience, you know, and I think both her and I do a good job of, for the most part, putting it into it. Some days I think we want to strangle each other, but...
I know when I'm spiritually fit or not, because when he sings in the shower, if I want to sing with him or kill him that day. But I know that, like, I've never got that feeling that I couldn't imagine a day without him.
She did. My original plan fell to complete crap. You know, I knew it was. I knew I wanted to go through with the action, so it was a matter of finding time to go buy the ring and plan it out and do everything. So I started doing that. My boss even gave me a few hours off during the middle of the week to go run and take care of that. Got the ring. I had the ring for 2 weeks, locked in my truck, I think, hidden. And you know, we were going on vacation the following week, and I planned on doing it at the beach. Even had some people in on it. We were going to do like a little candlelight dinner out on the pier and everything, and I couldn't hold it in anymore. It was you know, I actually, for some reason, had the ring in my pocket. I don't even know why. I was going to go hide. I took it out of my truck, and I was going to go hide it in my closet, and she happened to be home, and it was in my pocket. And, you know, it was just one of those, like I was talking about earlier, those overwhelming, you know, feelings that you get of gratitude for this person. And, you know, we were just hugging and telling each other how much we loved each other, and it was just an opportunity to present itself that it was perfect. And
Yeah.
I nervously got down on one knee and asked. I knew she was going to say yes.
How'd you know that?
Because I knew. You hinted toward it for a long time before I even did it.
Yeah. And I was in my PJs, no makeup on, hair on top of my head, but it was perfect, the moment. Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting it at all. I wasn't even expecting it to come on the trip that we were going on. And it was just another normal day, and we were in our bedroom, kind of by the closet, and like you said, it was just like this awesome, overwhelming moment of love for each other, and we were hugging each other, and I remember him like kind of hugging me from the back, and then I turned around and like he got it out of his pocket and showed me the box before he got down on one knee. And I said, what the hell is that? And
I think you said something to the extent of...
Did I drop the F-bomb?
Well, probably, but you know, I think you said something, yeah, that's why I want to marry you, and then I pulled the box out.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it was like good.
It was the perfect timing. But yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it.
Did it happen like you would expect in all the movies where you just tear up and start crying? Or?
No, I'm not really a big, I think I teared up a little bit, but I'm not one to bawl crying, so but I did tear up a little bit. But yeah, but I kind of like, I would have rather looked like this and took a picture. No, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. I wouldn't change it for a thing, because a lot of people, you know, they get it done in big old settings with other people, but I think it was a lot more special because it was just me and him, and that feeling, you know, that overwhelming feeling of love. So it was perfect. I was ecstatic. I was so happy. I didn't want to, like, I had to get my ring size, and I didn't want to let it go. So, yeah, and we ran outside, and we called our moms first. And,
which her parents already knew.
Yeah, my parents already knew. He went ask them.
Oh, traditional.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She thought I was going crazy on her a few weeks before, because I had the ring for like 2 weeks, and I kept trying to line up for me to go to her parents and go talk to her dad before I did it. So I'd call her
and see where I was at.
Yeah, I was like, where are you
at?
Because she pops in at her parents all the time, you know, without even saying. She just stops over there. So I was trying to get over there, obviously, without her there. And be like, hey, where you going? She's like, I'm going to the meeting. You sure you're going to the meeting right now? She's like, wait, you know, she thought that I didn't trust her for a while, but I was trying to set up this appointment with her dad, and, you know, I finally got to make it happen. I'm ready to take it on. It, you know, her and I both are extremely traditional. We don't believe in divorce, which is another thing that, you know, really attracts me. We're very old souls, I guess. You know, I think we're both willing to work with each other through the good times and the bad.
You think?
I know. It, you know, and look, we've been engaged for a little over a year, and it, you know, it's proven to be that way since. You know, she's going through some hard stuff, and I've gone through some hard stuff, and we've been there through for each other the entire time.
Like, I know no matter what, he'll be there for me. And same with him. Like, it's just that relationship that if he came home and said, I quit my job and I want us to move to Destin tomorrow, I'd be like, okay. Like, maybe not, yeah.
It's a bad example.
Bad example. But I just, you know, I have that trust and faith in him and us that I know that no matter what, we're going to be okay.
Who would you kind of like to thank, family, friends, or anybody who's making this moment possible for you guys?
Oh, wow. Definitely our parents. This moment, I mean, this wedding is like I've dreamed of since I was a little girl. And everything that I want is happening. And, you know, everything that I'm picturing and dreaming of that special day it's all coming together. So definitely our parents and our friends for being there and supporting us and loving us. And you know, we wouldn't have met if it wasn't for our friends.
Yeah, so. Hands down our parents. You know, and our parents have all met each other quite a few times, and they all get along great. And, you know, my parents love her, and her parents love me, and
oh, my mom loves Josh, like more than me, I think.
And no, it clicked really well, and yeah, you know, our friends are the best friends that anybody could ever wish for. You know. The late nights and the vacations and stuff that we, you know, hung out with these people and just shared so much time with and had, you know, making great memories with, you know, it's been phenomenal. And, you know, it's funny, you know, our parents are kind of guiding us along the way too, you know. You know, her dad drops whatever he's doing at a moment's notice, and my mom drops whatever she's doing at a moment's notice to, you know, come running to help us no matter what.
Oh, forget about Sharon.
And Sharon, of course.
I want to thank everybody for always being there for us. You know, just supporting this relationship and our future. That was one thing. My mom, another thing, I knew he was the one when my mom loved him, because that was the first guy that she's ever liked that I brought home. So I knew he was good. But, you know, of course, my mom and my dad, my family, my friends, everything. My life is so wonderful now, and I wouldn't change a thing about it. And no matter what I went through, and you know, we went through and he went through, they're always there for us and supports us and loves us. And I'm really grateful. I love his mom. That was like, she has done so much for us, and I just want to thank everybody for loving and supporting us through all this. And we can't wait to have little babies in the future. Communication.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. And it is a work in progress.
It is a work in progress.
But progress, not perfection.
That's
and
right.
I'm getting better at it. I'll be the first to admit when something really gets to me. I'll sit in it for about a week.
He thinks I'm a mind reader.
Yeah. You should be able to tell just from my outer look that what's going on inside my head. But no, I don't, you know. And now I let it sit for 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, he's getting better.
Yeah.
But I think, and I'm bad about it too. I'll sweep something under the rug about my day and don't think it's important, and it is. It is to come home and sit outside and share your daily lives with each other and your feelings.
Yeah, we've been doing that lately.
We've been doing that. Yeah.
And we don't fight. Let me take that back. We don't yell at each other. We don't.
If I try to yell at him,
I walk away from her.
or he hangs up on me.
Yeah. As soon as her voice gets over a certain decimal, and every now and then I think she wants to fight a little bit. She wants to, dig a little bit, and I don't let her, and I think it makes her more mad sometimes. But
it's good. It's healthy.
Yeah.
It's a very healthy relationship.
We're good about that.
Yeah.
We don't do that, and then when we can cool off, even if it takes a few hours, and come back and talk to each other like adults.
Mm-hmm. He brings out the best in me, for sure. And he agrees with that. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I know that it's one day, so I'm just enjoying every single moment of planning it and waiting for that special day. And I never felt more secure about becoming Mrs. Adams. And I know that no matter what, he's never going to leave me, and he'll always be there for me. And, and I can't wait to build my life with him.
And I'm just excited about the future. I'm excited to start a family, have kids. The little things that we go through and have each other's back, make the relationship stronger. Every time that we have those little sit down and talk sections, our relationships needs to strengthen even more. Mm-hmm. And I'm just excited what the future holds for us. Like Michael said, it's us against the world.
It is. You better watch out.
Watch out, world.